Okay. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Okay, I'm gonna do this because it normally does like a voice line when I get in the game. Also, quick update. I'm gonna try and grind until just before Venti leaves, because I kind of want to pull Venti now if I got his weapon. I feel like it's just right to see if I can get him. If I don't, I grew up P, or if I end up missing him, I get a guarantee on my export. So like, nothing really to lose. And if I pull through, I can also maybe get some more Bennett copies or Yehuda copies. Speaking of copies, quickly before I start, I want to see, do I have like some people haven't built their constellations yet? Do I see? Just checking. I didn't go for that. If I Chef Rose though, I just say don't add 4 constellations, good for that during, which would be great, but I don't have any of them very built. Like, I need to build like bonsai characters to kind of use Duran a bit more. Of course, he's still great without them, to be fair, but he would be perfect with bonsai characters. Like, there's no doubt about that. He'll be perfect with bonsai characters. Unfortunately, I don't have a bonsai characters built.
If this had been the dragon that ended up being revived in Mondstadt, there's no telling what kind of calamity the people would have had to endure.
Yeah.
So, if you think about it like that, Duran's actually
it feels weird seeing him smile. And you just thought you'd be nice all of a sudden.
No, I'm just a little envious, that's all. Not everyone gets a chance to be a hero.
Actually, most of the credit belongs to Albedo.
Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point. So I guess there's not much left to envy.
Ah, so you 3 still remember Duran. Looks like the memory loss has spread to close friends. Yet, I guess that means my memory of you must still be complete as well.
Albedo.
You're finally here! Oh, boy, do we have a whole pile of questions for you!
Oh, you're here too?
I think I've pieced together some of what happened to him. But what's your take on things?
Master Jean filled me in on what happened, and I've got a few theories. But let's get on the same page first.
Okay.
Well, physically, he's doing fine. His body is holding the abyssal power at bay. And there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
I love how there's like, Mondstadt characters in there's just Wanderer. The art design is all like simple like a monster character is, to be fair. Duran's a bit not really simple when he's not technically from Monster, he's technically from Story World, that makes sense. But at the same time, like, it fills out monster character and then you sort of wonder there.
So, from an alchemy point of view, there's nothing wrong with him?
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body is fading. If he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts. And that's when the abyssal power within it will take over.
But if that happens...
This book mentioned a witches' gathering. It seems like quite a few of these witches got themselves involved in Duran's case. Which brings me to my theory. Bringing Fairy Tale Duran into this world to replace the Duran on Dragonspine means using one Duran's fate to overwrite the others.
Makes sense.
But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat. It would have required the combined use of Miss Barbeloff's astrology, my teacher's alchemy, and Aunt Alice's magic. After learning of Miss Barbeloff's prophecy, Duran and I finally came up with a way to settle the Dragonspine Duran problem for good.
Okay.
And I took care of the alchemy side of things.
Yeah.
Which, looking back on it, seems to have been a part of their plan all along. So now, there's only one thing missing.
The magic, right?
As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned, I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Tevat. But I'm certain that the answer lies within this book.
So, the reason Alice had us complete this book was to make that magic possible?
A form of magic powerful enough to rewrite fate itself.
Yeah, it sounds pretty
Well,
powerful.
we've no time to lose. I just need to take a look at the book. The next part of the story most likely relates to me. So the memory that unlocks it must be connected to me too.
Huh?
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and
Okay.
henceforth bask in the sun and rain of the world beyond the castle. But first, fetch the sticky.
I hope we get to see more during the quest. But like normally after a while, especially if they're seeing an Arc quest, they probably won't be seeing it into Arc quest for like years, a year or two, and then they'll probably be seeing it again. Like they'll probably, I'm assuming during we'll probably be seeing a bunch of like event quests after the Arc quest is done. Unless they start bringing old characters back consistently.
There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the Sage Witch's hands. Though gentle
Was this
in
baby
appearance, he had
Albedo?
inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom. And he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring.
Okay.
And so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
What is this place?
Beats me,
It
Paimon.
looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or rather, a cliched stereotype of one.
Albedo?
Oh, he's a
Hold
kid. He's a
Why
kid.
do I look like this?
Oh, yeah! We forgot to tell you. Basically, the characters in the story are reflections of how Durin sees them.
Oh.
At least you're still human-shaped.
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a different appearance too, that must mean the two of us are both characters in the story. But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all. You must be special figures in some way.
I would say it's probably just because of the fact that Alice specifically told us and probably made sense so we didn't get affected by the actual story, I guess. But those two get edited on their own, so
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, let's just concentrate on moving the plot forward.
let's take a look around. Is that a hidden path?
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately crafted, it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of
There are a
the
lot
tale.
of things I think are just part 5, so yeah. This is actually a long story quest, to be fair. Whoa, flying bugs.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter, here we come! Ouch!
But this was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Okay.
What? Then what's the point of having a path here?
Maybe the author had a flash of inspiration and their mind just went blank. Also, by the way, I'm saying this now, I haven't uploaded my part 2 at like 6 of the on quest yet. I just can't be asked like thinking it, but I'll put it out for the full on thingy of this. Maybe the author had a flash of inspiration.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a pretty bad habit for a writer.
Now, writer's block is a real thing.
Over here. I found something.
Is that what's like Duran's? That's what's on Duran's like clothing, right?
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart
That's what's on
itself.
Duran's clothing.
Though the creature had perished
that there?
long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate.
And Duran's
If
eyes are
only the
sick.
alchemist could bestow
Like-
this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead.
Yeah.
Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still.
His
and
narrating
the
always
one
gets me so tired and exhausted having out of this.
Sounds like this chapter's
I feel like
about
it should also
Albedo
give you a bit
bringing
more
me to
materials
life.
and like primers to put in this quest. It's a 3-hour quest and it's also like 5 days each day.
So why
It's
is
like
Duran still
between
being
5
forgotten?
days.
There has to be some other reason.
But I'm not going to have more content, so yeah. There are still places we can check. We have time.
Yeah, I'd like to explore the area a bit more.
Do not say that. Pine won't get an idea. Say, let's explore the area with us ahead later.
Unless the little dragon kept moving, eventually he would be forgotten. The evil dragon's heart continued to beat, as if waiting for the little dragon to accept it as his own.
Looks like we have no choice but to get this done. Whatever happens next, Duran is going to need all of our help. Is everyone ready?
I'm ready. We're ready. We're not SpongeBob SquarePants. Duran and I need to check out a few other spots. I do want to just check out around this area quickly. Go over.
Returning to the castle.
You seem like you're torn about something.
I just never thought crossing over into a new world would create so much trouble. All I wanted was to make some friends. I'm starting to think I kind of miss being in Simulanka.
Oh, don't
You
say
might
it,
look
Duran.
back on it with fondness, but if I were you, I wouldn't miss it.
Why?
Sometimes, moving on with your life comes at a cost. But that's better than going nowhere at all.
Yeah,
You don't have to worry, Duran. No matter what problem you face, there will always be a solution.
yep.
Okay.
Shit, that looks so weird. Just look down.
Sometimes I wish I could just go back and see it again.
As the little dragon slipped back inside the castle's walls, the clamor of the outside world fell away. There was no danger here, no problems for the little dragon to resolve. As soon as his mother finished her story, it was time for the child to drift off into the world of dreams.
No.
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fast asleep in his castle, just like he had never even hatched.
What's going on? I feel so weak.
Hey, what's happening? Duran, wake up!
We've reached an ending.
But this can't be how it ends. Duran promised to bring back everyone's memories. There's no way he'd accept an ending like this.
I'm assuming we can find more endings in this. Oh, Alice.
Hello, children. If you're hearing this recording, it's because
Oh,
you've
okay.
reached a certain ending.
So I pre-recorded Alice. Alice?
You may have notice that little Durin's experiences have been written into the pages of this book. Well, you should know that in the same way, its ending will also be written onto him. So be careful, because triggering a bad ending could be somewhat problematic.
Sure.
Let me guess. You're upset that I didn't warn you earlier? Don't worry, though. I've thought it all through.
Yeah,
I built a very special feature into this book. Just
honestly, it's clean, but like dangerous.
So, go ahead. See if you can turn back the pages. If you're not happy with the ending you've reached, just flip back a few pages and let the tale unfold once more.
Okay. Talk about plot twists.
Pretty incredible, huh? That's the power of magic.
Flip back. Alright. So
unless the little dragon ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Well, that last time.
There you are.
Oh, hello there. Hey, it's
Hello.
me, Durin again. What are you doing holed up in here?
I was worried I'd scare everyone off, so I've been hiding out here all this time.
Just like before.
You must be really nervous, huh?
I guess I am a little nervous, but I'm also excited. I'm gonna get to stop the evil dragon and even become a human.
Yeah.
It's all thanks to that clay man. He's the one who talked me into it. And once I'm a human, I'll be able to make loads of friends and do tons of important things.
You'll make lots of friends, that's for sure. And go on many unforgettable adventures.
Yep, unforgettable.
I'm so glad to hear it. The only thing is, the clay man said becoming human isn't gonna be easy. So I'm feeling a little anxious too.
He's right about that. Even if you manage to become a human, there will always be tougher challenges on the road ahead.
Yeah.
Really?
But even so, your friends will be there to help you.
Oh? Then I'm not afraid.
Funny, isn't it? After talking to you, I'm not afraid anymore either. So, are you ready now?
Yep, I'm ready to become a human.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale. At last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart, and a new life came into being. The evil dragon's heart beat in his chest, and the little dragon's soul guided him forward. Thus did the prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten, and so was the little dragon born anew.
Gus Swarm, we basically heard the majority of this. Second of all, that's the evil big Durin's, the Dragonspine Durin's heart. Jeez.
Finally, a happy ending. That must step, right? Woohoo! We completed the story!
But then why are we still here?
Born anew, the little dragon set off once more, his story far from over.
Huh? So, that wasn't the end?
What comes next might be the most crucial part of all. The real last step.
If fate really is as devious as they say, then I say, show us what you've got.
Wow! You're all so serious all of a sudden.
Uh-oh, dude. I'm gonna go AFK for a second. Back.
Are you alright?
Don't be scared, opens up.
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered. Would the little dragon dare to hold this power back, or would he simply give in?
Don't know.
Hey! What kind of question is that? Of course he's gonna control it! What choice does he have?
Time is running out. So, will the little dragon dare to hold this power back? Or will he simply give in?
Okay. It is basically repeating this line. But it says time is running out, and then it says time is running out, and then it repeats the line. Okay, also, I am enjoying this quest, don't get me wrong. But I am exhausted of the quests. But I think that I'll enjoy it, we get more content. So it's like, yeah.
What's up with the narrator?
Okay, so players during, I'm streaming seeing insights. Double check something. Yeah, well, I got from the thing. I'm gonna try and save for Venti and push for him in 14 days, give or take, and I hopefully won't miss the banner. I'm gonna grind for the possible days, get like 20 wishes, maybe 30 in 14 days, and I'm on. Let's one quick check. 5, 10, 15 exactly. So 15p. And if I get Venti, it'll be super great because I already have Venti's bow. So hold the dragon back, hold back the dragon's darkness. Hold back the dragon's darkness.
The little dragon and his companions blank. Blank again.
Huh? What's going on? Are we running out of ink?
Yeah.
Once the ink runs out, is that the end of the story?
I had a feeling this would happen.
What's happening to the
Just
others?
fading away.
Now that the story's ink was spent, all that lay ahead were blank pages.
Okay.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending.
Okay, so there's
Do
more,
not
there's
lose hope.
so much
You
endings.
just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Okay, sick. Flip back. I almost feel like thingy, but I guess not. Make a decision quickly.
Would he dare to hold this
You
power
win.
back? Or would he simply
I don't know what to like. What do you make decisions quickly?
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Not enough ink?
Oh.
would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply
I don't know what to do. But we already know this bit is like a. I'm actually gonna make some kind of choice. Okay, Jones not here anymore. Do we go back to the feeder up here? I think I'm making time.
would he dare to hold this power
I
back?
can't log that. Okay, what do I? Do I have to wait for the cooldown? Or is this
The
something?
little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark power within him surged like a tide. Unchecked, the darkness engulfed everything around it, including the little dragon's soul. The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, and in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
Is this me?
Is he?
And so
Oh,
the story
he's-
ended, with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow in his place.
Yeah, I can definitely see the similarities between this turret and evil and the big evil turret. What look 100% accurate, man. So the story's over.
Oh no! That means Durin... What do we do now?
Duzuku, yeah, we know. I'm pretty sure I was not going to do that.
Discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. Just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Yeah. Flip back. Okay. What am I meant to like? I'm sorry, it's give up. Wait, it's out.
What's going on here? Why isn't the story
Okay.
letting Durin just suppress the abyssal power? It keeps getting stuck.
Maybe he has to accept the abyssal power instead of suppress it. That's a lot of stories do. They have to accept the power within you instead of suppressing it every day. Oh my god, it's pulsing, these.
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts as an event in the story. In other words, we would need ink to write it in.
So, what now? Did we use too much earlier? How are we supposed to write a happy ending with only this much left?
It's possible, it's just not time for the story to end.
But
Well, this is Durin's story. As long as he's alive and well, why should it end?
If there really is such a direct correlation between the story and his fate, I may have a potential hypothesis. Durin was, and still is in essence, a storybook character, written into being by M. From the moment he was born, he has always dwelt within her story. And I suspect that has remained the case, even after his arrival in Tevat. Reviving Durin in the evil dragon's place was an act of grafting this Durin story onto the latter's fate. In essence, that is how his fate was rewritten.
Okay.
But there is a fundamental difference between a being's story and its fate. As Miss Barbeloth reminded us, the fate of every living being in Tevat has been woven into the fabric of time. Its most natural path, therefore, is to proceed along its given track.
Yep.
But Durin's story, on the other hand,
Needs an author to continue writing it. Wanderer.
as Durin's connection to this world wore thin, not only have people started to forget him, he started to lose control of the abyssal power within. In other words, his story can't continue, because the author's ink is drying up. That's what it seems like to me.
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of fine friends indeed.
Save it. The question is, are you here to help him or stand in his way?
This is as far as the story can go. What path will you choose?
Okay. If the story ends now, Durin will just vanish.
I suppose the final decision is up to me. It's hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story. If that's true, I'd like to go there and see for myself.
By there, I take it you mean the blank pages of the unwritten chapter ahead?
Yeah.
But we still don't even know how Alice's magic works. If Durin belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part, isn't that too risky?
I'm not afraid.
Then go for it. We'll be with you all the way.
I second that. It would seem this is one answer you need to go seize for yourself.
So be it. Whatever obstacles stand in your way, we'll tear them down together.
So I had to have a picture about that. That's probably gonna be the thumbnail of this video, or by video I mean of this one. There's like this one like I'll break through.
It was as if the little dragon was staring at the uncrossable edge of existence itself.
Okay, yeah, that's what I saw.
It began to fracture as if struck by some transcendent wave.
Gotta keep going.
He doesn't look exhausted at all.
Ahead lies only the storm.
My consciousness is slipping away.
His questions are meant to be an hour, give or take, long, and so far we're only 30 minutes into it, so how will this play out?
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so weak.
Could you give me one to now?
Stand tall,
No,
Durin.
I'll be done.
You are not some amorphous idea. The body I made for you is flesh and bone.
Am I truly alive?
Yes, Durin, but you must keep going. You're as alive and real as I am.
I
Oh,
can't feel a connection.
You're not alone in this world, Durin. At the very least, you have me.
I can't remember anything. Who am I?
Your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
You're taking too long. Come on, Durin, run! In this world, fate waits for no one.
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to
Dennis, you
do?
never say what do you mean?
Go. Make your wish come true, Durin.
This is
My
a wish tool, it's West.
wish?
Yeah, your weapon didn't think I wanted to go home, maybe you give me some free good luck.
Your story's not over yet.
Oh yeah, I do like this whole sequence, by the way. Is there no way to take another picture in this at all? I find it really annoying. Can't take a screenshot picture of that.
Silence.
boy.
Huh? Have you nothing to say about my proposal?
Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate, but allow the story to live on.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether the author keeps writing.
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries away.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the noble science of alchemy than it could ever deliver.
Yeah, she said the names like Anya, whatever.
Or that I had failed to discern the heavenly signs and grasp the secret truth underlying the prophecy. Little did I imagine that time itself would prove to be the greatest hurdle of all.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective, at least, I don't think it was a bad proposal.
Someday, the prophecy will come to pass. So remember, my friend, much like the stars themselves, there will always be something that transcends the test of time.
Thank you, everyone. You've helped me so much already. But, Alice, I still have one final favor to ask of you. Will you lend me your magic one last time? Just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
You want me to extend your lifespan?
Okay.
No, not in that sense. As Rheindotter once told me, the laws governing life and death are among the most unyielding in this world.
Yep.
I'm well aware of that. Whether it lasts a day or an age, the span of one's life is determined by fate alone. If I tried to breach that law by force, I'm afraid I would lose what makes me human.
I mean, I'm gonna say it. anyone who ever says immortality, I don't know if these people are immortal per se, but anyone who says immortality, I feel like Kamria is like a good example of like why immortality is bad. I mean, sure, everyone was cursed with thingy, but then their body deteriorates. It really depends on what. But also, if you're immortal alone, you basically lose everyone you care about. Slowly, and if you're immortal anyway, you don't feel the pain of dying or whatever. So you just like, you just don't become human. You become something that you don't recognize.
This is not a path I want to go down.
So if that's a ramble,
If I am
better.
to die, then I shall die a human.
I mean, you're Dodoko
So
right now.
what is it that you want me to do?
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
Ooh.
I see. Then perhaps there really is a way I can help. I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're gone.
Okay, so that's probably why Alice didn't do it until now, which I did ask in one of my other parts, and in this, if it's the big combination there in the video, earlier in the video,
Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. And even then, I'm sorry to say, it would not last forever. No matter how much you write, there is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But the world itself will never stop changing. Someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough for the magic to continue describing this world. And when that happens, the story will end.
Still, it's worth a try.
Okay, so she basically spent her whole life just writing for only a try. Jeez. Oh, she's dying. I'm sure that's what that means.
Dear Anya, even after all this time, you're still... Look at you. You should be enjoying your old age in peace and quiet, especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that terrible calamity.
Kamria? But I don't know how old Alice is, so I don't know.
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. If his story is to continue, there needs to be more material for the magic to draw upon. I'll just have to skip over some of the less important details.
Okay.
Anya, why do you insist on sending him out of the storybook world? Why must he face his fate into that? Why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even fate's curse could be undone and he could live happily ever after.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish. And even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy and live happily ever after.
I mean, that is literally Pinocchio. That's the first thing that came to mind.
That's just how fairy tales end, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what happens to the main character after the ever after?
Dies.
Tell me, Alice, in your eyes, what would be a writer's greatest regret?
To leave a story without an ending.
Not a bad answer. It's true, many writers come to consider that their greatest regret. But I see things differently.
Oh yeah, as asked us at the start of the quest. Also, she didn't give us an answer then. She probably wanted us to find out ourselves, like she had to for my old friend's sake.
My greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the first place.
I can see that. It really depends on if you enjoy something. It's the same how if you watch a show, you hate that it comes to an end. Although nowadays you're kind of happy it comes to an end, just so the show doesn't get ruined by being dragged on too much.
Anya.
No matter
In the
how
show's reference, because
brilliantly a character shines, the moment their story ends, their potential is lost forever.
Yep.
For them, the story itself becomes an inescapable fate. But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue the story themselves?
You mean...
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind. Even with your magic, the idea that I could keep the story going until the prophecy comes to pass is wishful thinking at best. But I've found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories into a special kind of ink. This ink is a magical medium he can use to complete the story the way he wants to. For what is storytelling but another kind of magic? And if he can experience the whole tale himself while leaving behind his own wishes and aspirations, even once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward on his own. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story.
A character with the power to write their own story.
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create a life of his own.
And you no longer need to worry about the constraints of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks. First of all, once he arrives in Tevat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to maintain his connection to that world. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance to forge that connection for himself.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Tevat's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to leave will be erased in no time. In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all to guide them.
We still have the story itself, though. I can use that to show them the way.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink, never reaches the chapter you had in mind, and gets stuck, roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that,
I still believe in what this child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
Oh, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much I love a happy ending.
Are you really?
You shall have my help, my dear.
Thank you, my friend. Well then, my child. Do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I think I do. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
Then what's holding you back?
What will become of you after I take up this pen?
I will fade away. There will no longer be a reason for me to go on existing. My child, or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago. The voice you're hearing is nothing but a magical echo that has now fulfilled its purpose. You needn't feel so reluctant to let me.
I mean, it still sounds like him. Yeah.
I know my mother died long ago.
Yeah.
It's just when you lose your mom too soon, it's hard to tear yourself away from the stories she used to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
Durin.
But after coming to this world and traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds of enemies together, I suddenly realized I couldn't just sit around listening to my mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in life. Maybe this is just what growing up feels like.
Yeah.
With all my new friends waiting, it's time I finally set aside my mother's storybook.
You're finally become a big boy.
I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
It does feel really weird seeing this guy from like a humanoid person. Like he looks like an adult, basically, right? Not adult, but like, you know, kind of adult. I'm ready to grow up now.
Then take this. A gift I should have given you a long time ago. You've witnessed this story from the very beginning. Made your wishes, offered your blessings, and even wrote your choices into its pages. From here on out, this pen is yours.
Sick.
Now
he's become the writer of his own story, which definitely has not been done by a manga before, but sure. Pretty sure I have read something like that. Could be wrong.
Will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin?
Turn the page. Fate.
Suddenly and without warning, the powers of darkness struck. The question was, could the little dragon prevail?
Feels weird, you can't actually skip this by spamming X.
It was
So
here that the story witch's tale had to end.
Yep.
But Durin's tale, on the other hand, had only just begun.
Oh, Durin's our narrator.
Stepping into his mother's memories,
yeah,
he picked up her
that's
pen.
sick.
And so the story that was ending began anew.
So he writes his own
He
story.
had made up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
Honestly, not bad. Oh, good eat.
Looks like this
What's
is
that?
the final step.
I thought it was gonna be the end, but I was like, wait, why is there like 15 minutes more of this quest? So I'm gonna take. Oh, okay, so. Okay. Why did he try to say that?
No, that fate no longer defines me. In the end, only my story shall endure.
See, now I want to take a picture of this too. Like, there's so much stuff I can do for this thumbnail. Jeez. Okay, yeah. I'm on this one time boss, so like we can defeat Faye itself. Okay, so defeat Faye. Yeah, get on away.
No dodging this one. Here, I'll help lift you up.
my story shall endure. Stay back! A turning point in fate!
Looks like there's nowhere to hide. Here, I'll cover for you.
This time, the light prevails.
Honestly, not a bad little boss. I don't know if that was be thingy or whatever, but not bad boss. Fun boss. I don't think you'll be thinking if it is. I probably won't visit again to be fair, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you, Mom. And so it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate. But his story is far from over.
Are we out? Please say we out. Oh, well, yeah, it's over before.
Is everyone okay?
Oh.
We're fine, thanks. And hey, we all saw how you fought back there. That was awesome.
Is that a new outfit? It looks a lot more
I
free.
have to admit, I do feel like something in me has
Is there a
changed.
difference between the other outfit and this outfit? I want to. It's like. Go back on. I honestly don't tell. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if it's just me. Is there any difference? I guess he doesn't have that.
I owe you all so much. Without your help, I don't know if I could have ever made it this far.
I don't know what difference it is. I'm
Just
gonna
a
be
shame
honest.
we
I
could
could never
only
tell
help out from
before.
the sidelines.
Feel stupid.
Like I said before, it's not every day that you get to put fate in its place.
Huh. You wonder knows a thing about that.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear it someday.
Hear what?
The chance to strike back at fate knocking at your door.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Allow me to just check one thing. Yes. The abyssal power within you has stabilized again. And those strange symptoms you were experiencing seem to have completely disappeared.
Oh, thank goodness.
We did it. The power of friendship.
I wonder what it means, though. Aside from the principles of alchemy, what other law of this world governs his being?
Look, it all turned out fine, so just leave it at that. Now that this one's out of danger, it's time for me to get out of here.
Bye, Wanderer. Bye, Hat
You're
Guy.
leaving so soon? But don't humans usually throw a party after something like this?
A party? Do I look like that kind of guy?
Yeah, the party guy.
Anyway,
Yeah.
come find me again next time you're in trouble. That's what friends are for, right?
Some people never change.
In a way, though, he is right. This is Durin's moment to celebrate. Not the time for academic discussions.
Hey, I don't blame you for asking. And honestly, I'd be perfectly happy to talk about it. It's just, I wouldn't even know where to start.
There's nothing different about that outfit. So you're not. Is his pants different? Like, I saw the crown. I saw his face. It definitely looks different there. I think. Is that the face? Is that different? There?
It's all right. I'm sure we'll get a chance at some point. After all, your story's only just begun.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Traveler and Paimon, we'll part ways here. Given
going
the
to check on a lock
extraordinary
on that,
nature
I
of the
think.
things we witnessed today, I need to make sure it's all recorded properly.
Makes sense.
Okay, see ya! So, it's party time next, huh?
Oh, that's not over.
Congratulations on completing your mission. Now then, as per our agreement, it's about time you returned that book.
She must have known the moment we finished. Just like she said she would.
I've heard dressing appropriately is a must for socializing.
Distant towards the distant horizon, just outfit lock. Like, am I like? Also, is this like the first 3 5-star outfit that you get? But is that like what is that? This has like 2 horns, 3 horns on the face. This has 1 horn there. Is that what? Is that the only difference? No, his tail's a bit different. His tail's definitely a bit more free, that's right. Outfit's general, can't see any difference there. Oh, it says that. I need to take out most pen, ultimately. Does every most pen on his new outfit, by the
Does
way?
this outfit suit me better? I trust her judgment.
Here you go. I really need to unlock more gliders. I just like can't be asked to do the quest for me for level me. I thought I would even work for him. So that, I guess these kind of because it's a dragon, but anyway, alright, let's go. Where are we going? Return the book to Alice. Oh, she's at the tea party place.
Oh, my writer and witness. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it?
You had special plans for the traveler from the start, didn't you?
Yeah.
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer and a reader. Only then can my magic take effect.
I will say I love the fact that Alice is doing this, but she's not going. She's like in the same region as her door, but she won't go see her. Like maybe she did, but like, I doubt it. Like she's in the same region as Clean, doesn't go see her. Like she instead just puts this wild adventure to her Duran, and doesn't actually go see her daughter.
I chose the traveler as the witness because of the special nature of who he is.
I see Vent in the background. I just see Vent in the background.
It's not easy finding someone with that kind of background, you know. For a moment, I even considered taking the role myself.
Well, you were the only one who understood what was going on.
At least it made for an interesting story, right? Huh? What are you doing here, tone-deaf bard?
Pardon me, you're telling me you didn't see him just standing there? Sure.
With the Hexenzirkel carrying out such a risky experiment in Mondstadt, it didn't cross your minds that the Animo Archon might be slightly curious?
Sorry for the trouble, Lord Barbados.
Think nothing of it. I dare say the Animo Archon quite enjoyed coming along for the ride. Now then, as agreed, let us see the fruits of your labor.
Here, please take a look.
Well, well, well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out to be full of surprises. It never even crossed my mind that Rhindotter's child would be capable of handling that kind of alchemy in her stead. When he asked for help with the materials, oh my, I nearly couldn't believe it. If only the others were here too, we could all celebrate together.
I'm right here,
Oh,
you know.
okay.
The only one who hasn't responded is the one busy stuffing her face over there.
Is that you, Barbie? A little late to the party, don't you think?
Come here, child.
Oh,
Let me take a closer look at you.
All right, Aunt Seer Witch. Here I am.
Just as I thought. This child's fate does not appear among the stars. Anya has accomplished what almost no one before her could.
Okay.
What does that
To
mean?
defy fate.
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
Oh.
So what does it mean? The teacup sign about the mage will have drifted somewhere else.
Just like how she was in the story, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me, little Durin, what will you do next? I, for one, cannot wait to see how your story unfolds.
Well, there's so much I want to do. I'm not even sure where to begin.
How about settling your most recent regret?
Okay.
Not so fast, Tone Deaf Bard. What exactly did you just tell Durin to do?
To make the long overdue wish come true.
Thank you once again, Alice.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final moments. Just enough time to say goodbye to my dearest friend.
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again. I don't like it. Not one bit.
What's Archie as
I
sad?
don't know how to respond to that. Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true pain and sadness felt like. Aside from saying goodbye to me, shouldn't you also leave a few words for the child? Since the book will be his to continue, why don't you write him a little parting note?
There's no need. His mother already did that long, long ago. All that remains is for me to convey it on her behalf.
Okay, cutscene.
My child, these may be the last words I get to leave you. I've always thought of the characters in my stories as my children, loving each one of them, just like a mother would.
Okay. Yeah.
But you are the most extraordinary
You're
of
picking
them
favorites
all.
now.
You alone can defy the fate of this world and write the perfect
That's
ending
what she
to my
looks like.
story.
Shouldn't have showing us just because
You
her looks
alone
don't really matter because she was
shall
dead.
leave these pages
It's just long gone.
for a future I will not see. Still I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest breeze yearns for the open sky, head into the unknown and seek an adventure to call your own. If you meet a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels, dance through the air together.
Oh, is that what we were talking about? Ah.
You are not alone, for this world
Actually love
has
that.
accepted your
Okay,
place
Alchemy,
in
got
it.
Albino.
Do
Wanderer.
not lose heart.
Right, Wanderer.
You
Yeah.
still have many wishes left to fulfill.
Then trouble. That one.
A long tale awaits you, my love. Let songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages. Take my pen and use it to continue your story.
Cool. Who is that? Just us? Oh,
There
Benson's
you
over there.
go. Your very own copy of the book. We wouldn't want one of the story's key witnesses to leave empty-handed now, would we? Of course, this copy isn't magical in the same way. But rest assured, all the twists and turns are still there.
Okay. Oh, that's. Oh, this is where the boss is. Okay. I have 45 right now for one more. Well, might be better. Venti.
And so they flew together, Durin and Dvalin, over the skies of Mondstadt. Who'd have thought such words could ever have described a happy ending, huh?
I don't know about Durin is. I'm assuming he's not here at all. But that is the end of it. The quest finally ended. Took 5 in real life days for that to end. Claim. Ooh, I've got my rewards now. I gotta farm these to get another night for my Durin. The pain again farming. All in all, I enjoyed the quest quite a bit. It was annoying. Are the wings different also? Like, I don't understand. Okay, without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to this stuff. Honestly, enjoy the quest. Altogether, narration kind of maybe doze off a little bit throughout my videos, but at the end of the day, it was a really good quest. It's nice that it sprang out for a couple of days, to be fair, just because of the fact they gave me more content, and it was a 3-hour story quest, give or take. That in general is crazy. Of course, the time being, first one was about 40 minutes, third one 30 minutes, second one 30 minutes, third one 40 minutes, and the fourth one 30 minutes. So yeah, it's about 3 minutes. And honestly, a great thing. I actually ended up pulling for each one, by the way. This is my last thing. I did a video on it, of course, so I have his weapon now. I just went for it and actually wasted like 20 pounds just to get, because I was thinking I got some. I got some of the other weapons for it. Yeah. Anyway, got that flash. I don't know if that's a good weapon. I think it is. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Good progress overall. I'm really. Now I don't know what to do till the next update, which is in probably about till next year. This is the last update of this year, so yeah, probably no more story quests and all that stuff, and it's probably like the last big Genshin video this year, give or take, maybe. I'm obviously doing a building video. Hope that should be out before the end of this year anyway. For doing, should be out in probably a couple of days, most likely. Okay, yeah, and after that, it will either be Venti or Bennett. It really depends, because Bennett did land on the thing, but I've just been building the recent characters. Okay, without further ado, see you next time, subscribe, do all your stuff, and of course, bye guys. Okay.
Hmm.
6 out of 20 here. I don't know if I can get 20 today regardless. That's the thing I have a problem with. I don't think I can get 20 today. Oh no, I don't think I can get about 13? 14 today. I don't think I can get 14 today. These are together, I can easily cut them. I have 5 thingy. Well, how much stars do I have anyway? Yeah, 1,000 or full, so it definitely went up compared to last time. Tuna, I'm like I am gonna come on actually regularly and just go through maybe a bunch of videos of me just farming chests and all that to maybe get Venti. I said I want to do a big point video at the end, like probably a day or something before Venti goes, or maybe a couple hours before he goes, and pull him. For 14 days to do that, because I got Venti's like bow or whatever, so if lucky I can get him, if not I lose by 50-50, or if I don't even pull a 5-star, I build it up for my next character. So it's not bad, and Venti obviously, they can go with Durin, to be fair, they can both go together, I guess, right? Don't know if ammo kind of works, but I can also build a Venti team. And also Venti is my favourite Archon in just general, maybe not skill set, but favourite just in general Archon. So that's why. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go toilet, guys. Be right back.
Can I stop here and play? I mean, take a stroll. I won't go too far. Each day is a new page in my story. I want to savor every scene, every footnote, before I turn to the next one.
Okay, I'm gonna do the wizard event, 2 Grand Primos, and be right back in a minute to farm them. Right now, what's our rest say right now? Actually, it was at 145 and it was changed 146. I say it's fully refresh. I don't really care if it's fully refreshed when I do farm, but what I do care about is doing this event. I don't know if it's out. I hope it is. So I have to actually do it consistently. I do. I also got a bunch of stuff. For example, what is that? I got like a bunch of stuff that I can farm. Okay, we got objects first. I can't see if it's like unlocked yet. Okay. I'm gonna like and do all this fun, all of them by the way, like not just the event and other stuff. So maybe take a while.
Can I? Stop here and play? I mean, take a stroll.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
You poor lost lamb.
Let's go gather some samples. Yeah. Dust to dust. Keep up. Stay back!
Into the shadows.
One with I've not finished my research.
The story has only just begun!
Loaded.
Strike a pose! Ah.
Why is there a chest here? Stay back!
Ready.
Shower me with praise!
Can't see?
Get back! Stay away from me!
Time to shine!
Loaded. First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. The victor is declared. Into the shadows.
How do you use these?
Shower me with praise!
Keep up.
May I present?
The abyss is burning!
How brilliant!
Loaded. Enough!
My tail's all messed up. Keep up. Devouring claw!
Yoo-hoo!
Into the shadows.
Thunder!
Strike a pose!
Watch out! One with the forest.
Let's call a ceasefire! Yoo-hoo!
Let's nip that in the bud. Watch out! A turning point in...
Loaded.
Keep up.